YouTube. You gotta go on YouTube. Dre, how you know how you take that thing off?
Go to the settings, the advanced settings. Check that box that's checked.
Shit. Oh shit. I ain't mean to do that. You said advanced settings. How I get the advanced settings? Hell no, I don't broadcast like that.
Then go to.
Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, there we go. What's my YouTube? Let me see. Yeah, just type in my PS4 name, tdawg81944, and you'll see it. You hear me? So it's on. I'm streaming now on YouTube. So whatever my YouTube is, whatever my username is, tdawg81944.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short.
That gotta be you, because it's on YouTube,
I like
nigga.
where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things
I was about to say, it ain't me.
Fucking Dre shit never worked.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Share play won't work.
If you just look me up on YouTube, it's on there.
How the fuck did the share play thing?
2-yard line here.
It's just my username on here.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a first down throw. Watson steps away to his left.
I should have passed that. He was open.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
Exactly. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Oh wow!
Pass into the arms of Snead. And they're able to work
That
this
double
to the
tip to
25
everything
before
off.
it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
Going for it all.
Give me that. Out of bounds.
Wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And they get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He may try and run for this. And take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. On first down, it's Watson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now a throw here to his running back. Call it a gain of 3. And just like that, it's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
Yeah.
Watson on first down.
Underthrowing.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11.
Damn, he was fucking open and I bullet past it.
After the interception, here's Jackson rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will be out of bounds.
Shit, I don't know, like in a couple weeks.
Final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession.
I'm pretty sure it is.
With a 1st and 10. This is Ingram. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-7.
Definitely not.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd and 7, Watson. Johnson's got it complete. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Watson forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here's Thomas. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Shut the fuck up.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here.
I mean, I've never got 21, so I think they do.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing.
Give me that.
Give me right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Escaping the pressure. It's caught at the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time for the Ravens. 49 yards. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This nigga is silly.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every...
This is intercepted. My goodness. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is how much is good enough for you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. First down, a run high. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Football.
Now it's Watson. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Daddy, you the red team?
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own. But it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The red team or
Now
the
the
purple
Texans will burn the
team?
first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Oh, you.
And a line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
You got it.
From the gun, here's Watson. Buying time to his left. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st down, Watson flush to his right. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. The final shot before the break. Watson eluding the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Yo, this nigga Earl Thomas.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick off in the second half.
To see how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup.
Once he gets to that corner, it should
nice
be over.
run by the guy they call the field general.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Got a man. It's Brown. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They go play action with Jackson.
Oh, give me that.
Snead, and it's intercepted.
What the fuck kind of route did this nigga just run?
Look at Lamar about to chase him down. That shit fucking crazy, man.
needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll try to fire up the running game.
Niggas can't hold they fucking blocks,
2 yards
man.
on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. Open man is QT, complete. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. They'll run on first down. Hyde. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Niggas not
It's a
holding
loss of a yard
blocks.
there, and it's second down. On 2nd and 11
There you
now.
go.
Watson. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there at 20 yards. They'll run.
Good shit, fullback.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Hyde. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Damn, the Vikings beat the Saints.
This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. Attempt carry for Hyde. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans get a bit closer.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
Steps away. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and much more. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, jumping over.
That shit gay as fuck.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him, Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Second down and goal. Jackson, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone.
I should have had that motherfucking fumble.
A 14-yard touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff
that
position?
fumble, man.
Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Watson. And for the third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. Dancing to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 25.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 2nd and 9, Watson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Here we go, dude. All day, defense, all day, all day.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. They're running. Ingram. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They go play action here on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll rally and sop him short of the 1st down at about the 6.
Good shit, good shit. Send me another invite, though. You eating your sandwich?
Yeah.
Okay, high five.
Then what do you do?
What you mean?
Like that?
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ezekiel Elliott. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Quentin Jefferson, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Returnable for Lockett. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Right there, 54 Mike. Push him back. Push him back.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. He'll find Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Check. Watch 54. Bandit.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Go 14. Right there. 54. Right there.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Being chased out left. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 16.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. It's caught, block it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line. Target. Mike's 50.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on tap.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. On second down, Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Prescott on first down. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down. Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30, the 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Beast mode unleashed, a big one there. And even 70 yards on the pickup. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll run this with Homer. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett taking it in. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 8. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott looks to throw on first. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What? Grenade!
Hey, they scared!
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Malik Collins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Going for Metcalf on the deep. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
That last game ended like, what, 50-something to 7?
But instead, he flipped it on its ear
48?
and picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct.
You got
able
it,
to
bro.
turn
You
that
got to
into a
put this
positive
1-1
gain.
on.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Brad McDougal. He's at the 50. And oh, at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose.
Hey, you ain't shit. So I'll let you know that.
You ain't shit letting the computers catch me and shit.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna let the computer catch you because I know I ain't. You gonna put that. That's how I felt when Lamar chased my nigga down.
I chased him down. I had Lamar.
Lamar got fucking 900 speed.
Amari Cooper fast, obviously. Shit.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely a couple plays. If
yeah, but that too.
Position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try to get my linemen out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if they can run a little bit.
It's complete to Lockett. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket.
No.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you told that because now I think they'll go a little bit deep.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Beast mode unleashed, a big one there. Give him 52 yards on the ground. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That good for 19 and a first down. First down, the run with Lynch. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Check, Mike 54.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. He made touchdown, Seahawks. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know the half, they discussed how they were going to...
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Prescott. That's Elliott complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Prescott now from the 50. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've
Where
kept him
is your
under wraps.
bottle, son?
On that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Look at the big man rumble. Past the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason
so
not
fucking
to.
trash, man.
They have to try and make something good happen.
But they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
But there's no sleep.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott complete to Jason Witten. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Here's Prescott. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott, and this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. It's Witten for the Cowboy touchdown. Jason
Well, fucking time he caught something.
The
fuck?
As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct.
Damn.
Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. Forbath able to convert the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Forbath to send it away out following the touchdown.
Damn, man. That 4th down touchdown was a fucking killer. Like a motherfucker.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the touchdown,
Perk was still in the party.
We have a brand new ball game, and now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have
Give me that.
This is taken in. It's complete.
Jump.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. And even 40 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, Wilson going to throw. He's got
Give me that.
That's more. And he lost the football. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Are you dead?
I can't get no fucking
catch that he turned into a runner,
fuck,
took
bro.
the contact and coughed
It don't
it up.
even really matter.
All I remember is a play.
I'm on the fucking
When
1
they
yard
catch the
line.
ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
The fucking
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards there, a 1st down. He'll look to throw.
Oh, fucking bitch.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though.
Damn, bitch, what the fuck you burning, OJ?
You're knocking the ball away, but you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guy's going downfield to catch the ball.
Why the fuck you always burning shit,
Their
bitch?
game and come down with these in order to
You
keep
eat your
offense
sandwich?
moving.
Yeah, I ate a little bit of it.
Then we'll go eat the rest of it.
Prescott to
What's
throw.
that?
Oh, okay, I see what it is. And I knew that shit was about to happen. Pick this shit.
They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing is they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest. When that ball's
That's
on the
your
ground.
son, bro.
Whether
Okay,
you get
I'm
it or your
done
teammate
thinking.
gets it, just as long as you retain
That shit
possession,
fucking
that's
stink,
what
bro.
you're for.
So what can I do?
Guys, man, complete over the middle.
What
That's
can I
Elliott.
do?
Now the
You can drink
Cowboys
the rest
going
of
to
that
burn the
stuff right
first
there.
of their
The
timeouts.
coffee?
Yeah.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
This is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Can I have it?
Yeah, go
First
ahead, man.
downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Excuse me.
Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left.
Oh, that's not even the person I threw it to.
There's it's intercepted.
Damn, bro.
The linebacker Bobby Wagner. Then they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
God fucking damn.
Wilson wants to throw it. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right.
Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Damn. Good shit.
With a pick, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get
to
it
the
done.
park
However,
then.
we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last.